Hi, my name is Jennifer Schifano and I am the admissions director here at the Academy of Pet Careers. We are a hands-on school and we offer programs in the pet care industry that include pet grooming, dog training, and veterinary assisting. My role here at the Academy of Pet Careers is to help prospective students find something that they love doing and making sure that they can find a career doing that. So if you find yourself thinking about how much you enjoy working with animals, or you love the idea of working with animals, or you just love hanging out with your dog at home, then a career in the pet care industry might be perfect for you. So we are going to tell you a little bit more about why it's so important to find something you do that you can love, and as we call it here at the Academy of Pet Careers, find your forever career. And we'll start by talking about a little bit more about veterinary assisting. So you chose learning more about veterinary assisting. So me, along with my fuzzy friends here, are going to tell you a little bit more about why you might choose this industry, how you would get into a career like this, and what you would be doing within that career. So first, the why. Why should you become a vet assistant? There are so many reasons, but I think it first comes down to your personal preferences of, do you want to work with animals? Obviously, you would be working with animals, and it's not always the sick ones. Sometimes it's preventative care, so you're getting to meet those puppies, and you're getting to help dogs that could be sick and pet parents don't even know yet. And then sometimes it is those emergency situations, but you're going to help a dog feel a lot better, a cat, whatever comes into your care. Another reason that you might choose veterinary assisting would be if you are compassionate and you can really feel what these animals are feeling and you want to help them. Again, it's not always the pet parents that are bringing them to you for a certain reason. Sometimes you have to be the voice for them. Sometimes you are figuring out what they need. So these guys are pretty easy to care for, but you would be getting to meet with puppies, dogs, cats, a little bit of everything on the small animal realm. We also sometimes see exotics, or we'll see large animal like cows or horses and those kind of things too. There's also people who are working at the zoo that are caring for those animals. So that would be another why to consider is what animal that you want to work with. Is it just the pet care industry, or is it a little bit bigger? So we kind of covered the why. If you love animals, this is definitely for you. Another thing, it's very hands-on. You're going to be working with, it's going to be busy. You're going to be working with the animals every day, and it's definitely a hands-on industry. If you don't want to sit behind a computer, you will a little bit, but if you want to kind of be on that front line, this is definitely a position for you. So how do you get into this position? There are a lot of ways that you can dive into this. Sometimes certain clinics or vet hospitals will start training their receptionists or things like that. Something that we recommend is diving into a hands-on program so that you'll know everything that you need to know and you'll feel like you are knowledgeable in everything that you are talking about and getting to do. So a hands-on program like one that's offered at the Academy of Pet Careers, they're short programs for vet assisting. You can be done and into that fabulous career that you've been dreaming of in about 6 months. So that is a very quick program. There is not any licensing in the Missouri area for vet assisting, but it depends on the state that you're in. So you would definitely want to learn more about if there's any special certifications that you need or licensing. But again, if you're in the Missouri, Illinois area, then you do not need to acquire any additional licensing to be a vet assistant. Some things that you can seek out further would be like a state test, if there's one, which there is in Missouri, and the Academy of Pet Careers helps you dive into that. Or if there's any extra certifications like low stress handling, like the fear-free certification that's offered in the veterinary industry. It's all about really getting to care for these animals and keeping it low stress for them, making sure that they are understood. If they're nervous, we're not just going to do the procedure. We're going to help them feel a little bit more comfortable and confident before we dive into whatever that procedure is for the day. And another thing that you're doing in the veterinary realm is talking to those pet parents too. So in a program that you're going to do, you might want to learn more about how to speak with the pet parents, how to educate them. And that is something that, again, is included in the programs at the Academy of Pet Careers, is understanding like the pet parent questions, things you're going to come across, how to answer those, but also understanding the hands-on job. So what tools you're going to be using, how to work them all, how to do some of the computer things. So there's different softwares that you're going to be using. So if you are looking for a program or a way to dive into this industry, make sure the program or the clinic that you're working with is all inclusive. They're going to cover all of those things, from the pet parent check-in all the way to just caring for the pets. And then all of the behind the scenes stuff that happens too. So the pharmacology and all of the radiology stuff and all of the education that you need to really fully care for each animal as an individual. So that's a little bit more about the how. Now let's cover what. What will you be doing once you become a veterinary assistant? So I've touched on a few things, but I think it really is important to understand, as a vet assistant, your job is going to be all over the clinic or all over the vet hospital. It is not just going to be that one thing that you're assisting in. It is going to be the check-in process. It's going to be the assessing the dogs or the whatever pet is in your care. It is going to be some of the behind the scenes stuff, so the lab and the getting the meds ready for them, or some of the diagnostic stuff, figuring out what could be wrong with that pet or what is something that we need to be looking for that pet. Also dealing with some of the sad stuff too. I think that's important to note, that sometimes it's not a great answer. Sometimes it's not something that is so easy to talk to those pet parents about, but there's something about it that if you want to work in this industry, and you can handle it, and you will help a pet parent feel a little bit better about the decisions that they have to make and those kind of things too. So again, as you're dreaming of this, make sure that you kind of know what you're getting yourself into. But again, if it's something that you are passionate about and you have that compassion for those pet parents, you will do great. So hopefully this was informative and you get to understand a little bit more about the veterinary side of things and becoming a vet assistant. But it is a fabulous career. It is awesome with placement. You can go so many places with it, and you get to do what you love. So become a vet assistant and you get to meet all these fun kids.